Hello, this is Kevin from the Office of Instructional Technology. In this video, I am going to demonstrate how to copy a course from one server to another. To do this, we will back the course up on its current server and then restore it on the new server. So the first step is to open the course on its current server. So I'm going to go open up my test course on learning.cmo.edu. The next step is to locate the settings block and select backup underneath course administration. And this is going to open up a 5-step process that we'll walk through. The first step is called initial settings. This step allows you to select whether you want to include enrolled users, include activities, include blocks, include filters, etc. The only thing you need to worry about here is whether you want to include user information or not. If you're copying this course for a new semester, I recommend unchecking include enrolled users. That way it clears out all the user information and only copies the content. Once you've made that decision, go ahead and click on Next. This brings up the Step 2 Schema Settings. This lists checkboxes for all topics or weeks and all activities and resources. If there's anything you do not want to copy, you can uncheck it. Once you've made decisions on anything you want to leave out of the backup, you can click Next. If you're not sure what's going on here, just leave everything checked. You can always delete things later. So go ahead and click on Next. This is going to bring you to the confirmation and review step. The first thing you can do on this page is give your backup a file name. You can either leave the current backup and it's going to have a timestamp so you can identify which one you've just made, or you can give it a name like copy to new server. And then there's the backup settings and the included items, which are your settings from the previous 2 steps. Go ahead and confirm that those are correct and click on Perform Backup. Depending on how large your course is, this can take a while. So just let it sit here and work until it brings you to the next step. When it is done creating your backup file, it'll bring you to the Step 5, Complete, which says the backup was successfully created. So go ahead and click on Continue. This is going to bring you to the Restore module, but we do not want to restore the backup on this server. We need to download it to our computer so we can restore it on a different server. So you can scroll down to your course backup area or user private backup area and find the backup file you just created. If you gave it a different name, you could just find it by the name, or you can just look at the time column and find the one that was made just now. And go ahead and select Download. And then you want to save the file, and it's going to save that in your Downloads folder. So you can right click and say Open Containing Folder, and it will bring up the folder that the backup is in. And you'll need to know that for later. Now, for the second part of the video, we are going to go to a different Moodle server. So let's go to learning2.cmo.edu and then open up your course. And then find the Settings or Administration block and select the option called Restore. Now, you'll need to go back and find that folder that the backup file was put in, downloaded to, and just drag and drop it in. And then click on Restore. This is going to bring you to a 7-step process. The first step is there's no settings to select here. It just shows you what's in the backup file. So just go ahead and click on Continue. Brings you to Step 2, Destination. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. You want to make sure you go to the Restore into this course section and select Delete the contents of this course and then Restore. That way it completely replaces everything in this course with the stuff in the backup. If you select Merge Backup into this course, you will probably end up with duplicate items if you have content in the course. If you do have content that you want to add the contents of this backup to, you can select Merge, but more than likely you'll want to select delete the contents of this course and then restore if you're restoring into a blank course. So go ahead and click on continue. This is the restore settings. You want to leave all three of these checked: include activities, include blocks, and include filters. That's the content of your course. You don't want to uncheck any of those, so go ahead and click on next. This is the same as the schema settings step in the backup. You can uncheck anything you don't want to copy into the new course. If you're not sure what's going on here, just go ahead and click on next. You can always delete things later. So here's the review. So you just go through and confirm that everything is correct and select perform restore. Again, depending on how large your course is, this could take a minute or two. Just wait for it to bring you to the next screen. Okay, whenever it is done, it'll bring you to step 7, complete. It'll say the course was restored successfully. Clicking the continue button will take you to the course you restored. So go ahead and click continue, and that will bring you to the course with the content from the first server. Now you know how to copy a course from one server to another using the backup and restore modules. Thank you for watching.